In a small village nestled between rolling green hills and a shimmering river, there lived a girl named Zola. She was known for her radiant beauty, with skin as smooth as the evening sky and eyes that sparkled like stars. But Zola was not just beautiful. She was kind, clever, and brave. Yet, there was one thing peculiar about her. Zola was in love with the moon. As a child, Zola would sit under the great baobab tree every night, singing songs to the moon. Her grandmother, Mamanya, often warned her, "The moon listens, child, and it has a spirit of its own. Be careful what you wish for." But Zola only laughed. "How could the moon harm me, Mama? It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It makes the night less lonely." Years passed, and Zola grew into a graceful young woman. Many suitors came to the village to seek her hand in marriage, bringing gifts of gold, fine cloth, and cattle. But Zola refused them all. Her heart belonged to the moon, and she would wait for no one else. One night, when the moon was full and its silver light bathed the land, Zola sat under the baobab tree and made a bold declaration. "If the moon truly listens, let it know this. I would give anything to be by its side." A sudden wind swept through the village, rustling the leaves and stirring the river. The air grew cold, and a voice as soft as a whisper echoed around her. "Zola, you have called to me, and I have heard you." Startled, Zola looked up to see a figure stepping out of the moonlight itself. It was a man, tall and ethereal, with skin that shimmered like silver and eyes that glowed softly. "I am Nanlanla, the spirit of the moon," he said. "You have sung to me all these years. I have watched you grow, and now I have come to take you to my world, if you truly wish it." Zola's heart leapt with joy, but she hesitated. "If I leave, what will happen to my family? My village?" Nyalanla smiled gently. "The choice is yours. You may stay and live as you always have, or you may join me and become a part of the sky, eternal and free." Zola spent the next day saying goodbye to her family and friends. Mamanya wept but gave her blessing. "Your heart has always been with the stars, my child. Go and find your happiness." When the moon rose again that night, Zola stood beneath the baobab tree, ready to leave. Nyalanla appeared once more and took her hand. Together, they ascended into the sky, leaving behind the earthly world. The villagers say that on clear nights, if you look closely at the moon, you can see the outline of a graceful woman dancing within its glow. It is Zola, they say, who now lights the night for all those who feel lonely, just as the moon once did for her.